hanging by the threads of chaos and despair. The Almighty has spoken. He calls his chosen. Those who bear his divine might. His saviors.
We live in the book of the Acts. I carry my cross on my back. My homies so stuck in the trap. Going hard, ain't no time to relax. Keeping my mind on the throne. Applying the stuff I've been shown. Been patient through all of my woes. Been patient through all of my woes. And I'm out here painting this picture. It came from the scriptures. I'm changing my mind now. And I've been examples. I've seen some examples. So I think it's just about time now to break the old habits and clean off the addicts. And yes, we are changing our life now. And when life gives us lemons, we turn it to vengeance. The stronger the Lord and his might now. All the tribulations, I just cannot stay the same. All the wisdom I've been given has been helping with the pain. And the people that I love, they think that I've gone insane. When it gets pretty and looking realistic, they pull up and smart they face, yeah. It's a blood in my veins, yeah. I cannot stand the company, yeah. Put it easy, there's a change, yeah. Put it easy, there's a change, yeah. I'm running on the plane, yeah. I'm still in the switch in my hands, yeah. Put it on my chain, ay, just winning away with me. Straight true to religion, it's only a few to stay true and some tripping. Danger if you got no clue when you slipping. It's time to renew and stop foolishly sinning, cause we the ones set apart from the beginning. All that is filled with the thing that's forbidden. Walking in life and not food with no vision. I'm moving like bugs to my mind, steady swimming.
Yep, I did that. I was the horn man. I got it first. Yep, I did
So you
that.
beat the ITT.
All praise to the Most High. We are back. We are back with another episode of the Final Trumpet Radio Show. All right. I'm your host, Captain Kolayah. To my right.
Officer Edom.
To my far right. Oh, your mic ain't on. He need to turn his mic on, y'all.
Turn his mic on, Brad, to the set.
He's new to the set. Take the camera, put that camera on that brother right there. Yeah, I like him. Say hello.
Hey, shalom.
Who gave you a TFT
All praise
shirt?
to the Most High.
Oh, the IT team.
Oh, all praise to the Most High. They in the spirit. They in the spirit. You see that right there? All praise. We got Officer Live come on the show today. To my left.
Officer, you want to talk aside?
To my far left.
Officer Marshall.
And to my far left.
Officer Kazdiel.
And you are now watching the new episode of the Final Trumpet Radio Show. Hey,
it is.
I'm on point with these buttons right here. You see, IT, this how you do this thing right here. This
Keep
how
the
you
energy
do it. You
moving.
feel me?
Right, it is.
Hey, but check it out though. We're gonna pop the day off with a little bit of reminiscing. We had Day of Atonement yesterday. You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High. Let's get a Lord a round of applause for that thing right there. You feel me? Got a clean slate, Israel, unless you've already stained it within the last 6-7 hours. Something like that. If you stained it in the last 12 hours, shame on you. Shame. But you got a clean slate. Let's make sure we start the year off right. Sin less, offend less. All right, don't sin at all. Offend less. Let's switch that statement up. You know what I'm saying? And be conscious of your thoughts, be conscious of your actions and things that you're doing in this walk as we're all striving to attain the kingdom of heaven, all right? But let's jump into some of this information that we didn't get to bring out a few weeks ago. It's been a couple of weeks, right? We're going to start today's show off with Serina. She gets her nigga wake-up call.
Oh, boy.
Hey, let's, this one right here. Now, why she look bad, bro. She looked bad, but
and not in a good way.
That's not in
a
good way.
This is the actual term that should be used when you look bad.
Right.
Not the sense that Negroes took the word bad and made it sound like it was something good.
Right. Run DMC,
Bad,
man.
not good.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Bad as in bad, not good. She looks bad. Damn blonde hair,
Right.
skin bleached up. But let's read the top of that real quick. Let's go, reader. Oh, I didn't. My reader like he ain't reading nothing. You ain't introduced me. Hold on. And I would read
The camera on him. He was mesmerized.
What was he doing?
I don't know.
Hey, he was like this.
Beautiful.
Yo, he was just like this.
I was petrified.
Hey, and I'll read it today.
Officer Hostful.
He in the spirit now. He back. He back. We had to bring him back.
I guess I didn't get an introduction. I felt.
He felt like you was a spectator.
He's like, I ain't reading
Oh,
nothing
praise
until you say
God.
my name, cuz.
This brother right here. He was like,
He was,
all praises, man. And yeah, man. Let's jump in there. Let's get that shit to the screen real quick. Let's
Yes,
read
sir.
the top of that.
This BuzzFeed News. After Serena Williams claimed that she and her kids were denied entry to a restaurant in Paris, a staff member detailed what apparently went down.
All right, so I haven't read all of this, but let's see what the staff member detailed. Because Hope paused right there. This is her husband. Look at how she looked, bro.
Unbelievable.
This is ridiculous. Now, we love our sisters. Don't get it twisted. But the Bible is against this right here.
Right.
This is outside of God's laws. You are breaking God's commandments. And you can literally see the commandments of God not being kept, being broken, and what is the result of breaking God's commandments. We're going to show a few images here in a minute of what she used to look like, what happened, and what she now looks like, as we see right here in the picture. Stroll down. And this is her dog, her husband. This is her dog. He's literally, and we mean that, dog, because that the scripture say dog. Now look at this. Look at her jawline. Look at this, man.
And look how she has her hands. Like, why her hands like
That's an Edomite stand.
She got them Wayward Pines hands.
Dang, stroll up. Let's go. Stroll. Hold on, wait. Let's read some of this right here and see what's going down.
This is from Twitter. She posted this. It says, "Yikes at Peninsula Paris. I've been denied access to rooftop to eat in an empty restaurant of nicer places, but never with my kids. Always a first. Olympic 2024.
So she think that just because she's with the kid, that the other nations feel some type of they feel like they should have some type of respect towards you, or she feels they should have some type of respect toward her because you got your child with you that you think is a nice, precious little human on the earth. The other nations don't give a damn about that child. They looking at you like you's a nigga.
Yeah. And what go with it is that she waited until, like she said, she was denied before, but not with a white child.
Right.
Because now that I'm married to a so-called white man,
I got access to everything
and
in the
I
world.
have a baby by him.
Right.
We would be accepted.
We're married. I'm married to the haters.
Hey, she also said that she was denied entry to nicer restaurants.
Yeah.
Right. Like, what is this?
Which shows you that they don't give a damn about
They don't give a damn about you. They don't care about the money you got or the tennis ball that you hit.
Right.
Read on.
Before long, the restaurant responded, "Peninsula Paris, dear Miss Williams, please accept our deepest apologies for the disappointment you encountered tonight. Unfortunately, our rooftop bar was indeed fully booked, and the only unoccupied tables you saw belonged to our gourmet restaurant, Eloise Blanc,
They lie.
which
Go
was
ahead.
fully reserved," the restaurant wrote.
So if it was fully reserved and all that, why wasn't nobody in there?
They lying. Like
And-
you said, they lying.
Right. And even if it was the greatest tennis player ever, can't get a
table?
seat in a
Exactly.
Come on.
Right.
They full of it, man. They full of it. Read down. Stroll. Right there. Hey, put that on the screen. Read that.
It says, "We have always been honored to welcome you and will always be to welcome you again," they added.
Listen, these folks don't give a damn about no Serena Williams or no damn Oprah Winfrey. She got her nigger wake up call.
Right.
They don't give a damn about you and your money from America. I mean, you still a nigga to them.
Right.
Straight
Remember they
up.
wrote nigger on LeBron James'
Household.
garage, his
Yeah.
house.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
So your fame and fortune means nothing
Don't mean
across
nothing.
the world.
And we're gonna read why. And the Lord know what he's doing. He created us special for a reason, and he told us not to deal with these people for a reason. We're gonna get to it. Hey, let's drop this one. Go to what she used to look like. You wanna read on? Something you want out of?
No.
It was the same city too. Oprah, same
Oprah,
city.
Same city.
Same spot.
Wow.
Amazing.
Hey, share this right here. Now, don't take this as though we hate
No.
our sister. No, we love our sister, but she is your example today of how these nations feel about us, what is going to happen to you that think you are of the elite and shalat when you go to these places. Same thing will happen to you.
Hey.
There's many people out there that this stuff happened to that don't got the platform that Serena has. What you about to say?
She hates herself.
Yeah, she hate herself.
Yeah.
She hate herself.
She hates herself, man.
Yeah, she hate herself. We about to see that right now. Let's play that. There's the beginning of it. Wow!
Unbelievable.
Stop right there.
Dang.
This is the hatred that you just mentioned, bro.
Started with that blonde hair.
Yep.
You know,
It's crazy. They put that little after the white husband effect. Brothers was telling me there was a after the black woman effect, and the white
Right.
man looks fresh to death. The black woman gets worse.
Right.
She remind me of Tina Turner right there.
Right.
Crazy.
She do look a little bit like Tina.
Like old Pam Grier.
Yeah. This is what happened. This is why the Lord said, "Let's get that. Let's go on and get it. Let's get Book of Deuteronomy. Let's go on to Deuteronomy. Let's get 7 and 3 real quick. Real basic scriptures. The Lord said this for a reason. When she was her father raised her up as best as he could. She spit in her father's face, bro.
Right.
She went against everything her father taught her, and completely disowned him for a while. I don't know what their relationship is like right now, but the upbringing that she had, she completely squatted on that joint, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And went with these other nations. Let's read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
This ain't just talking about, it's going to explain it, but this ain't just talking about the men making marriages with their women. It's this either way it goes. You Israelite men and women are not to marry these other nations. This is what you get. Put it back up there. After the white husband effect. This is what you get. A sister, a beautiful sister. She had everything and still has everything going for her. She don't choose to marry within her nation. She chooses to step outside of her nation, outside of her people, to marry the other nations in hopes that she's going to be able to maintain this lifestyle that she has designed or has been designed for her. Right. Wasn't there some information one time about somebody telling her to deal with the Edomites? I don't remember. I'm kind of remembering something, but it's very vague about how she started dealing with these other nations, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of them were her sponsors. They did a lot for her upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Her upcoming in tennis or whatnot. But damn that's why the Bible got to be applied in our community, because God said, what? Read it again.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
He said, don't make marriages with them. Come on.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
You ain't supposed to give your daughter unto their sons. Look at what happens. Now she bleaching the skin. Now she got blonde hair. She knows nothing about the rich heritage that God gave her. She ain't got a clue about it. And because she has money, because she has fame and a platform in this world, she don't give a damn about it. Right. But then when reality hits you in the face, when you can't go sit your ass in a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? You don't question these things. You don't have a catalog in the back of your mind to flip through in order to get back to who you are and what you need to become. Right. Because it wasn't designed that way. Read on.
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
We ain't supposed to take their daughters to our sons. Read.
For they will turn away thy son from following me.
Put our picture back up there again and finish playing it. They will turn the son or the daughter from following the God of this Bible. That's why she looked like that. She looked like straight death right now, bro.
This jump back get worse.
Yeah.
Hey, man, press play because the video ain't finished.
It's
Play on. Pause it.
That's how she was when she first got with this dude.
Hey, read verse 4 again.
Verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me.
You're going to turn from following the Most High God. Come on.
That they may serve other gods.
Look at the God that she served right now.
Right.
That's the God that she served. The God that she served looked like that.
Right. Damn.
Just like that.
Ew.
That's that.
That's crazy.
Bro, what is that?
What was that word you used earlier, officer?
A barrel, bro. He look like a barrel, bro.
What is that? What is it?
Crazy.
A drum.
Bro, look at what she's married to, bro. Look at what she lay down with every night. Come on, man. You mean to tell me you couldn't find no brother with some status in this world to marry? I mean, she could have found any banker, any financial analyst. Like she could have done better than that.
Yeah.
She could have done better than that,
But like
bro.
you said, all the sponsors in them.
You could have got you a basketball player.
Like any look, another tennis player from UK or something. 'Cause they got a black brother over there.
Instead, you settle for it. What did he have to do for her to settle for that? Put him back on the screen, man.
Oh no.
Look at this, bro. Look at this. What is this?
Her sponsors told her that if she married him, she would be accepted. And she
Right.
just found out all of that was a bald-faced lie.
Ball face.
He is rich, but like you said, all of them rich brothers in the same work field that she
field.
deals with,
Right.
all of them available. No, but none of them. What like you said, what did he do?
What it is, man. I'm looking at an article now where she
You can
talks
drop the
about
picture. Bring
the
it back to
level
the
of
screen.
racism she had to deal with coming up,
Mhm.
and that thing, and they came in the game young as
Yeah,
hell.
they did.
Yeah,
they
they
did.
kids.
So you can imagine being a young kid, you winning championships, and all you hearing about is your color and people rooting against
Right.
you because you're black and things. So that she may say it didn't, but it's
You can-
evident
it's evident.
that it's
That's
traumatized
why
that child.
that's why she accepted it.
Right.
Right.
And she trying to be like that now to be accepted by the same people that hated him.
That was booing her, even
Right.
though she won, and
Right.
now they still booing her because now she's the greatest tennis player to play, and now you got her. She can't get into a restaurant
This
at
is what
all.
strategic psychological
Yes.
damage does to our people.
Right. There's a famous clip with her father basically protecting her mindset.
Yeah.
They were doing an interview.
Yeah.
But that goes into their grooming processes for all athletes that are in these Greekish fashions. They always try to beat down the mind and then force them to go into breaking God's laws.
Yep.
Marrying the other nations, you'll be more accepted. You'll be invited in this arena. You'll get this information because these people will be giving you, you'll have access to these people.
Like you don't see that on a widespread though. You don't see on a widespread that the white athletes marry black athletes,
No.
like black women.
No,
That is.
sir.
But you see it the other way around. The black man will marry white women, and the black woman will marry white men. But you don't see it the other way around at all.
You
bro.
know where the black women get used? At hotels.
There you go.
As they come into the cities.
Yeah.
The black women
Yeah,
line
they the
up.
prostitutes.
Right, they're prostitutes.
Hey, put that article right there on the screen that you got right there. And I want to finish the video because it was before you do that,
Yeah.
finish the video real quick. Because it wasn't done.
It was the word lummy.
There it is. Lummy.
What is this?
I don't even know what that word mean, Cap.
Lummy.
Lummy?
Yeah, my wife said that dude looked lummy. I was like, what the heck is that, bro? I don't even know what that means. God, dog.
Weird.
Right.
Play on.
That joint tripped me out.
Whoa!
Wait a minute.
Hey, y'all gotta.
What in the hell?
Right.
What do we got going on here?
Girl.
The hell is this?
Hey, listen, like I was saying before, if you over 40 or you're around your late 30s, you know this show called Beauty and the Beast in the 1980s, bro. My mom's used to, somebody put the
I remember
image.
Beauty and the Beast.
You
I
remember
remember that joint.
You
Yeah.
remember that? My
Yeah.
mama used to watch this thing. Darn dude run through tunnels and stuff trying to save this Edomite all over the darn city.
Mhm.
This is what she look like now. Can we put the image up here? Like Cap said, we ain't.
This ain't to beat you down, sis.
We just trying to show the error.
It ain't to beat you up. No, you sisters down that's
Right.
out there watching this.
Right.
It's
But
rehab.
this is, exactly. This is rehab. This is what you got to look forward to when you break God's commandments. That's
Yo,
what this is what happens.
Put the image of this mug up there, man. I couldn't believe it when I saw his first thing popped in my mind. There it is.
God.
Uh-oh. What in
Set
the?
them up. Set them up. Get it right now.
They're identical twins.
Oh, Lord.
Set it up.
I'm telling you,
Where's the
unbelievable.
soundbite? What the hell?
What the hell?
Hey, y'all, they ain't put it on the screen for the people to see yet.
Yeah, hey, put that up there.
Need that.
Do to them what you done to us, showing us that.
Wow.
What would you say, like?
Go ahead and do to the people what you done to us, putting that in front of our face. Oh Lord.
Unbelievable.
Yo, that's accurate as hell.
When I first saw it, when her when she bleached her skin, that's what I thought about. I said, unbelievable.
This is crazy.
Hell no.
Level.
A beauty has turned into
To
a
the
beast.
beast.
Damn. And that's what they do when they destroy our mind.
That's a
like
cold.
college,
That's a
man.
cold line right there. I like
Damn.
that.
The beauty
Has
has
turned
turned
into
into
the
a beast. That's heavy. That's heavy. That's real talk.
You see
The
you see the
beauty.
comment? The brother said, the Edomite
The
said,
first one.
the Edomite, yeah.
What he said?
I wonder what the black husband effect would look like.
Right.
Oh shit! Hey, we need
He
we,
mad as
we,
hell
we need,
about that thing.
we need to create what a black husband in righteousness
Ooh.
That'd be
would
fire.
look like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
New campaign.
Hey, with an ITT, hey, I bet you, I challenge you to make one before the show is over with.
Bring it
The
out.
black husband of I'm sure we already got a video. Just go find the marriages in Israel.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
That's
go
right.
find the marriages in IUIC.
Yeah.
Right.
That is what the black husband effect would look like today. Because our sisters done lost. Hey, what's that? Give me the scripture. I think it's Ezekiel 14 about their beauty.
16.
16.
14.
Hey, let's read that real quick because they have forgotten about the beauty that was renowned upon the earth. And then let's get what's that? Judith?
Yeah.
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 Read. You got that? What I want?
Yes,
Read that.
Ezekiel 16 and 14.
Yes, sir. Read that.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 16 and verse 14. And thy renown went forth among the heathen.
So the renown of our people went forth among the heathen. Meaning it went around the world. The world knew that they have the most beautiful women. I'm gonna say it in my old term, the most beautiful list.
Yeah.
I made that up. No, I think Craig Mack or somebody.
Keith Murray.
Keith Murray made it the most beautifulest thing in the world. We have the most beautifulest women on the planet. But our sisters don't see the beauty in themselves, man. They don't see that she wasn't taught the beauty that is within her. So she had to look for beauty outside of her. Now the beauty has become the beast. Read that again.
And thy renown went forth among the heathen for thy beauty.
For what?
Thy beauty.
For our beauty. Come on.
For it was perfect through my comeliness.
What did God say?
It was perfect through my comeliness.
God said that our beauty was comely through his perfectness. Come on.
Which I had put upon thee, saith the Lord God.
Which God put upon us. And that's the thing that we've forgotten. See, we forgot that we look like the Most High God, the Creator.
Right.
In her natural form, she looks like the Creator. Now she has taken herself out of the natural state that God put her in to be a reflection of the damn heathens and the damn devil that God put on the earth.
Right.
Because of a lack of knowledge. Let's get that in Judith real quick.
Chapter 10.
10 and 3.
Yeah.
You got 10 and
Let me see where it start at.
yeah. You got 18 and 19 as well. 3 and 4.
Verse 3.
Yeah, read verse 3.
The book of Judith, chapter 10 and verse 3. And pulled off the sackcloth which she had on, and put off the garments of her widowhood, and washed her body all over with water, and anointed herself with precious ointment, and braided the hair of her head, and put on a tire upon it, and put on her garment of gladness, wherewith she was glad during the life of Manasseh her husband.
Read on.
And she took sandals upon her feet, and put it about her bracelets, and her chains, and her rings, and her earrings, and all of her ornaments, and decked herself bravely to allure the eyes of all men that should see her.
So she did this to allure the eyes. Because she knew, this sister knew she was beautiful. She understood her natural state. But I want to get
Verse 17.
verse 7. Yeah, verse 17.
Verse 17. Then they chose out of them 100 men to accompany her and her maid, and they brought her to the tent of
Come on.
Holofernes. Then was there a concourse throughout all the camp, for her coming was noised amongst the tents.
For her what?
Her coming was a noise among the tents.
Come on. They knew that this beautiful sister was coming. They like, oh snap, hey, here she come, boy. boy. Hey, look, you heard, ain't nothing like this sister right here, boy. This sister right here, she top shot. She's it. Read on.
And they came about her as she stood without the tent of Holofernes till they told him of her.
Come on, read.
And they wondered at her beauty.
They did what?
Wondered at her beauty.
You sisters gotta realize the beauty that lies within you. In her natural state, she decked herself because she like, wasn't no makeup and no damn eyelashes and all that crap back then. She decked herself in what we naturally use to beautify ourselves with. What you about to say?
And when those Edomites saw a young Serena Williams and Venus Williams, young and in their prime, on that tennis court with their frame and their body and their skin tone, they admired their beauty then as well.
Exactly.
They admired their beauty then as well, but they knew that they had to break them down spiritually.
Right.
They had to destroy that thing.
They broke them mentally. That's why she settles for that.
Call that cocoa butter fine.
Right. Exactly.
You don't need all that
You
makeup.
don't need
That's
all that
cocoa
makeup.
butter
That cocoa
fine
butter right there. Shine when you put that thing on.
Right.
Right.
Hey.
And Cap, and then the third verse also busting shots. They didn't do after the Egyptian custom with the wigs, and weaves and Asian hair. It said that she braided the hair of her head, like you said, the natural beauty, because we understood all we need. The Most High done put that beauty on us. We look like the Creator.
Exactly. Hey, that's why I started growing my hair. I saw everybody getting a little.
Probably-
Everybody getting a little. I said, hold on, wait a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you see that right there?
Right.
I got that. You know what I'm saying? I got it going right now.
Right.
The natural state. You feel me? Read verse 19 again.
Verse 19. And they wondered at her beauty.
They wondered at the beauty of this sister, man. Like, in her natural, this is a beautiful sister, man. This is a beautiful sister. You need to take that crap out of your head, sis. Come on.
And admired the children of Israel because of her.
Because of the beauty of this one sister. Now, we got a multitude of beautiful sisters.
Right.
And we the ish, bro.
Right.
Our women is there is no other woman like the black woman on the earth.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
There is no woman that can match our women in her natural, beautiful, righteous state, bro.
Right.
These sisters come out of the world today into this truth. They come in the door looking like who done it.
Right.
And then in 2-3 weeks, you're like, damn, that's the same sister.
Right, yeah.
Damn.
So the nations looked at this one sister and said, dang, she must got a sister. She got an auntie. I wonder what her mama look
Oh,
like.
they already knew it was more of them. We're
Right.
going to read down and see what they say. Read on.
It said, and admired the children of Israel because of her.
So they admired the children of Israel because of this sister. Come on.
And everyone said to his neighbor, who would despise this people?
Who going to despise this people? How could you despise these people? Read.
Right.
That have among them such women.
They got women that look like this?
Right.
What the hell? What the hell we laying down with then?
Right.
If they got women, why we don't got women that look like
They
this?
looking at their sisters. Man, we got mummies over here.
Right. For real.
Right.
Hey, read on.
Surely it is not good that one man of them be left.
Kill all the men, bro. Kill all the men so we can take their women,
Hey,
bro.
that's what Abraham and Isaac had to go through. When
Yes.
they brought their women,
Yep.
they was like, man, these dudes gonna kill me. bro.
Exactly. Read on.
Who being let go might deceive the whole earth.
Man, listen. This right here is some beautiful history right here.
Yeah.
Is that all on that? Or we want some more? That's all we want on that. But it's just a point to show that our women are beautiful in their natural state. Don't let this world tell you that we have let the world set the standard of beauty for us. Right. That's what has been happening. That must change. We must come back to understanding that we are the greatest people on the earth. God created us in his image, after his likeness, in our natural form. We look like him.
Right.
God's got something brewing over there.
No, I was thinking because y'all had me thinking. Remember in Harlem Nights when Richie had sunshine?
Yeah.
He told his woman, he said, "I ain't never coming home."
Hey, pull that clip up real quick.
He said, "I ain't never coming
Hey,
home."
pull the clip up
Tell your
real
mama.
quick. Hey, he said, hey, baby. Hey, what's going on? Hey, tell your mama I ain't coming back. Hey, he laid down with his sister. He was like, oh, it's over with.
You shed that one tear.
Hey, it's over with.
Rap.
I love this woman right here.
Yeah.
After one time, I love this woman because that's the effect that our sisters have. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize it. So they start seeking for this after other nations, man. Why they find that? Put this other clip up right here. Did we finish the video? No, we didn't. This video is taking a long time, ain't it? Go back to that video.
Sometimes you got to extend the rehab session, you know?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right.
Go back to the video. Stroll back through it. Yeah. Go back to the mummy. Right there. That's good enough right there. Press play. Pause that. Now look at this. This is her in her natural state. Out of everything that we just read out of the book of Judah, this is her in her natural state. This is what she looks like in 2024.
As one half dead.
The hell is this?
This is ridiculous.
Wow. I ain't seen that picture. That's crazy.
Man, this is ridiculous. Play on. So that's the end of that. Hey, pull that article up that has Serena and Venus on it. Serena and Venus, because like Officer said, during her childhood, they encountered a lot of racism during their childhood. Hey, yeah, share this right here. Let's read that, Rita.
This is the Glamour newsletter. Serena Williams says people used to cheer when she and Venus lost matches.
So when they would lose, people cheered. You know why? Because the Lord chose us and he put something in us that ain't in no other people, man.
Right.
That's why we dominate everything. That's why when you read in Genesis chapter 25, when these children are being born, one is going to be stronger than the other. We're going to dominate them in everything. It don't matter what.
Right.
The Lord had to take the spirit out of us during slavery. He had to take that spirit from us in slavery. That spirit had to be taken from us because they are not stronger. They're not smarter. They cannot outdo us in anything.
Right.
Nothing.
That's right.
So the Lord he took that spirit from us during that time for you to have a ship full of 500, 1,000 muscular men, and you got 2 Edomites running a whole ship.
Right. That's only God can make something like that happen.
Only God can make that happen, man.
That's crazy.
Stroll up. Let me look at this article real quick. Let's see if we can get some context out of here. I just saw y'all post it, so. Yeah, share that and read it. We'll read the top part of that.
All praises. It says Serena Williams is one of the
Zoom
greatest
in,
athletes.
Hold on. I think you zoom in some, bro.
Yeah, God, we can't see nothing out here.
Help us.
We know our eyes are better than Esau's, but
Right. And melanin eyes.
Right.
All right, let's go.
It says Serena Williams is one of the greatest athletes of all time, but that doesn't mean she hasn't experienced prejudice and discrimination. On a recent episode of Sirius XM show Shade 45, Williams reflected on how she saw racial biases manifest early in her career and how her family helped her get through it.
So wait a minute. Your family helped you get through the racism
Exactly.
that you was experiencing, and you chose to go marry the racism.
Right.
Unbelievable.
That's psychological damage right
Yes.
there.
Good
Serious.
grief.
Right.
yeah.
That's
That movie
psychological
King
damage.
Richard is a good movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started. I didn't finish it, but I think I'll finish it now that we're going through this right here.
Yeah, you got to.
So
Yeah.
her family helped her get through the racism that she was experiencing, and she chose to go and marry the racism.
Right.
Make it make sense. Read on.
After one of the hosts said Williams is the first famous person she's seen deal with a hostile work environment, the tennis champion replied, "It's just something I had to grow used to, which shouldn't be normal."
So, but it is normal.
Right.
It's so normal that you live with it now. You married it.
Right.
It's that. No, I bet you when they get in arguments, he be like, "Shut up, nigga."
Right.
Right.
You
Bench.
And then
You
look how
remember-
she changed
Yeah.
herself. That's crazy, man.
You remember that article that Bishop brought out a while ago about a sister that married a Edomite
Yes.
when they would have sex?
Yeah.
He
Yes.
would
Call
call
her
a
nigga
nigga
B.
B in the bed.
Damn.
Unbelievable. Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, let's finish that real quick.
She and her sister Venus both started playing at young ages, so unfortunately, mean-spirited crowds were nothing new to her when she reached a professional level. It had to be normal for me to realize people weren't going to root for me in the beginning because I was different and I looked different, Williams said.
Yeah, I bet she did look different.
Look at the Edomite in the red back there.
Uh-huh.
Right.
He
He
looking
ain't
like
bad.
he- yeah.
Mad as hell.
Can't stand her.
Uh-huh. Hey, pull up that play the video. You know what I'm saying? Harlem Nights real quick. You know what I'm saying? Play the video of Harlem Nights real quick. You know what I'm saying? This is the effect that our sisters have on the other nations. And you can have this effect on your righteous husband.
Right.
If you get your mind right.
That's
sis.
right.
Come on, play this thing, man. Come on, IT.
Yeah, give me Hollycourt.
What happened?
55377. Hello, it's Daddy. Hey, darling, put Mommy on the phone.
You serious, boy?
Yeah, Barbara, it's Richie.
Breathing hard.
Yeah, look, I ain't never coming home no more.
Damn!
Take it easy.
Run it back, run that little.
Show the girl. Show Sunshine.
Sunshine, yeah.
Right there.
Right there. Right there.
Sunshine got him jacked up.
Now look at this sister. Press pause. Now, of course, she got on the lipstick. She got on the look. She got the hair curled up. She got it looking glamorous, somewhat towards how our women would do in this kingdom. Right. But even in our sisters' natural state, they are beautiful.
Right.
Read, play on.
Love with you.
Hold on, back sunshine up. Back sunshine up real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, this is why these men. Hey, go back to Judah chapter 10 real quick.
That's exactly what happened.
Hey, read verse 19, bro.
Judith chapter 10 and verse 19. And they wondered at her beauty.
Pause.
Right.
Hey,
Everybody was crying.
Pause. Press play. Share. I want you to see him wondering. All right. Press play.
Richie.
Pause. Pause. Read that again.
And they wondered at her beauty.
Press play.
I think I'm falling in love with you.
Uh-oh.
What,
Right there.
Press.
Look at
Hey, read it again.
Verse 19. And they wondered at her beauty.
He's wondering at the beauty of this sister, man. Play on.
Richie. I think I'm falling in love with you.
Richie said, oh, shit. I'm in love, too.
And this a gang dude start crying. Crying. Right, yeah, he's a mobster.
You know what? Let me get on the phone right now.
Got some decisions to make.
Right. I'm in love, too.
You know what?
He ain't had to think long.
He said, you know what? I'm in love.
Watch
too.
how hard he pressed the buttons on the phone.
Right.
Look.
Dude's
He's
mad.
like he angry.
Goddamn ugly. Give me some attention now.
Yeah. Give me Holly Court. 55377. Hello, it's Daddy. Hey, darling. Put Mommy on the phone. Yeah, Barbara, it's Richie. Yeah, look it, I ain't never coming home no more. Take it easy.
Just like that. Hey, read verse 19 again, man.
Verse 19. And they wondered at her beauty.
Our sisters got to understand that the beauty is already, when you come out the womb, the Lord then popped that beauty in you. It's already there. Read.
And admired the children of Israel.
And admired the children of Israel.
Because of her.
Come on.
And everyone said to his neighbor, who would despise this people?
They talking to each other like, you know what? Hey, we got to do something, bro. Who would despise these people?
Right.
Come on.
That have among them such women.
You see what type of women they got? So much so, Richie said, hey, darling, I ain't never coming home.
He was crying.
Have a good one.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
He was
Read
crying.
on.
Surely it is not good that one man of them be left, who being let go might deceive the whole earth.
Listen, man, the Lord blessed the so-called black man with these so-called black sisters.
Right.
These our women. You understand that?
That's right.
But our sisters got to come out of that American mindset and stop bleaching your skin, stop straightening your natural hair. Right. Like, you are made in the image and the likeness of God.
Right.
That's just ridiculous.
Hey, Cap, can I get a script?
Yes, sir. Go,
Hey,
go
let's
ahead.
go to Jeremiah 50:2 right quick. Cause this right here, that's the whole purpose, and that's the reason why the prophets are back on earth. Because we're trying to show our sisters the standard that they must live by, and we're using the Bible to do it. Read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Declare ye among the nations and publish and set up a standard.
Set up a standard. The standard is the Bible. That's why we're reading the laws out of the Bible on how our people must act, how our sisters. Hey, stop following after these other nations. You were made in the image. You look like God.
Right.
You got the color of God. Instead, you would rather go bleach your skin and everything else and mess it all up. Now you look dead. Go ahead.
Publish and conceal not.
We're not going to conceal it. That's why we bringing it out. Go ahead.
Say, Babylon is taken. Baal is confounded.
Now, these are the idols. Baal is an idol. Go ahead.
Merodach is broken in pieces.
Go ahead.
Her idols are confounded.
That's why we teaching our people to bring you out of that mind state so those idols be broken. Those strongholds that's in your mind be broken. Go ahead.
Her images are broken in pieces.
They not the beautiful people on the planet. We are.
That's right.
That's our job. So whenever y'all get mad, they talking and trying to set up the standard again.
Right.
That's the problem. Y'all don't want the standard that God gave us.
Right.
Y'all want to follow the white man standard. Now you look dead.
Straight up dead. All praise to the Most High. Y'all got anything else on that?
Shoot.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say we gotta get the oldie, but goodie.
Bring it out.
Ecclesiastes.
Mm-hmm.
No, Proverbs. I'm on Proverbs. You know what I want, Yehoshua.
He's like, no, I don't.
No, I don't.
Proverbs 3. Come on, man.
Oh, Proverbs. Yeah,
Hey, man, you in
Hell.
the spirit.
Yeah,
Hey,
you can't have
listen,
silence.
listen. Remember earlier he was like this. He was over there.
Yeah, man.
Right.
His brother's just looking.
I got you.
Staring. He was
The
a
book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 31.
Come on.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
We are not to envy our oppressors. All of that bleaching your skin, the blonding your hair, all of that is because the standard of beauty that has been perpetuated through the earth, you believe it.
Right.
And you envy that thing for yourself. Read.
And choose none of his ways.
And choose none of his ways. Don't pick none of their hairstyles. Don't pick none of their men. Don't pick none of their gods.
Right.
Don't pick none of their behaviors. Don't do none of that stuff. We supposed to be vehemently against envying our oppressors.
Right. You gotta hate sin, man.
Right.
Hate it.
I'm back
You
to
gotta hate sin. Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 13:3.
Man, you in the spin.
Yeah, and we gonna read down to verse
ain't
5.
got to flip.
You know
Where
what I
with
mean?
you, Marshall? I'm rocking
Let's
with
go.
you.
Let's get there.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13 and verse 3.
Because those verses we were reading earlier said we got confounded by those idols.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So let's read on.
With whose beauty, if they being delighted, took them to be gods.
So when the other nations look at us, that's where our renown is. They say, dang, these are godly people. But read on.
Let them know how much better the Lord of them is.
So when they see us, they recognize who our God is too. Read on.
For the first author of beauty hath created
The
them.
first author of beauty has created us to be his people. Read on.
But if they were astonished at their power and virtue,
So the power and virtue that was given to us by being God's chosen people. Read on.
let them understand by them
Uh-huh.
how much mightier he is that made them.
So they already know by the same God that created us, that God is going to fight for us.
Yeah.
Read the next verse, though.
For by the greatness and beauty of the creatures proportionably.
Proportionably. This is why they hate us.
Yeah,
If you ever want to understand why the other nations hate us, read the last part.
The maker of them is seen.
So when the other nations see us, they see our God and understand that our God is going to fight to maintain our beauty through the power and virtues that he gave us. Right.
That's right.
Oh, praise.
Hey, Cap with the
Hey,
look,
over
as
there.
he hit the bombs, I started realizing everybody face Cap. Me and Carl at each other.
I'm okay,
we looked at.
Man, press
we
the
didn't
button,
look.
man.
We didn't look at you, Cap. We looked at the. We looked at the.
At the soundboard.
What you got? What you got?
Just that last video to show how destroyed she is, though. Really, I'm talking about black is good or something like that. What's
Yeah.
that last one?
Bring out. Let's pull up that next video.
It shows that it's a mental disorder that child has now.
It's a yeah.
It's like a short.
Yeah,
It's a short.
It's the last video posted on.
It has
the,
no picture on it. It says, Serena Williams, be yourself.
Y'all see it? Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah. And it shows that she's suffering from a mental disorder. When she says something like this, man.
But that imagery though is crazy.
God.
Hey, you better keep the commandments.
Right.
The Lord will jack you up, boy. Hey, let's
And
go ahead and share that.
And ain't no coming back from that either.
Nah, bro.
She can't change that.
Sheesh. She has completely restructured her face.
Right.
That's bone. That's damn near bone reconstruction of some joint. That's surgery right there, bro.
Right.
Go ahead, Oz.
Black by popular demand.
Yes.
What does that mean to you?
Be yourself, own who you are, and just black is popular, and it's culture, and it's changing culture, and it's been changing culture for.
How do you say that? You don't want to be
You're
black.
not black.
Exactly.
She sound like a white woman saying that.
Right.
Black
she
is
does.
culture.
Yeah, she did. She didn't even sound like you said. She didn't sound like herself.
Do y'all see the spots? Like you can see it like in the main portion of her face where it's like real bleached, and then on the cheekbones
Yeah.
it's all rosy
Red
and
and stuff.
Yeah, she got makeup on her cheekbones.
Bro, that's crazy.
That was this
bad.
this
She
clip
look
was
sick.
scary.
Yeah.
That's an oxymoron video.
Facial vitiligo.
Damn, bro.
With makeup.
I ain't never heard that. I ain't never seen that.
This right here is an astonishment. But hey, real quick, y'all got nothing else?
I did have one. But
Hey, let's go.
Is it time?
Let's go, Eli.
Oh, come on,
Hey,
You
man.
got, you got 3 minutes. Come on, man.
Okay, yes, real quick. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse, let's go straight to it, 4. Because she deals with the sports world, and in that sports world, the pantheon of Greek gods that are the Olympian pantheon that is set up over the Greekish sports like the discus and the track, which you read about in 2 Maccabees 4 and all that. They actually mention Olympus and Olympia in 2 Maccabees, but those gods are depicted to be Edomites. Those gods are depicted to be Edomites, as well as Jesus the Christ, which is mentioned in going into this. But go ahead and read that.
The book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
Showing himself that he is God. So Esau, and it's talking about the son of perdition in verse 3. The verse 8 says that wicked, capital W, the same one in Malachi, right? The Edomite shows himself to be the Greek gods, which are over the sports world, which is heavy, that spirit of Greek gods, that the fornication, the nakedness, the exercise over spirituality and all of that physicality over God. All of that comes from what you read about in the Greek captivity of Maccabees, and that is what our people deal with in the sports world, especially. Those gods are Edomites. The beauty standard is Edomite, and this here, he's showing himself to be Christ and the Most High. So if our women, like that scripture that Officer Cosdale brought out, the oldie but the goodie, says that not the envy the oppressor, the oppressor is showing himself that he is God. You can't get no better than God. Right. So I want to look like God. Well, what do I believe God looks like? A white man, because that's what he iconoclasted himself to be.
Right. That's why I said roll over in bed and say, you know, this looks like Jesus. Let me look like him. Right. That's what she's doing in her bed.
All praises. So look, this has been the main topic. I mean, look, man, y'all gotta not think that this is about the hatred for the sister, but more so, this is about how to repent and keep God's commandments so that we don't fall off into this type of character and don't look like this for breaking God's laws. Right. All right. All praise to the Most High.
Warning.
This is not a test.
Warning.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Yo. Hey. So, now we got this new segment, you know what I'm saying, called Crucial Content, and me and Officer Eli, we gonna bring out some current news, relevant stuff to our people today. So, hey, let's jump into the first video on the thing. No, we're going to do the second one. I don't want the first. I want the second one. You go down to where it's talking about the damages of this hurricane. Yeah. So everybody done experienced this thing in the southeast. This joint tore up some stuff. This Helene hurricane in Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, Florida, everywhere. But let's look at this right here, because we're going to go into some stuff as to what leadership been bringing about us prepping and things like that, too. Let's hit this.
Also getting slammed by Helene's impacts. More than 100,000 people remain without power in the southern part of the state. Many residents were trapped in their homes. First responders having to cut down trees to clear debris from roadways. One homeowner survived a massive tree falling on her home while she was inside.
Western North Carolina also seeing severe flooding conditions. Roads looking more like rivers out there. Asheville got around 8 inches of rain in a single day.
Well, several drivers were pulled from their cars. This is in Charlotte on Friday morning. Look at this. Fire rescue seen climbing out of vehicles halfway underwater. Now, more drone footage out this morning shows the overwhelming destruction that is left behind in Steinhatchee. More homes seen torn into pieces, roadways submerged in inches of water.
Rescues were also underway, Alexis, in the Atlanta area. Crews pulling several people from submerged cars and homes. Even some babies and pets had to be saved as well. Now to Tennessee, where dozens of people had to be rescued from the roof of a hospital in Tennessee.
Paul, look at that. So that's in they show the look. That's Irving, Tennessee. But then you also got there in North, Asheville.
Right.
Flooding, that joint is underwater. Ain't no I-40 no more. You can't even go up I-40 to get through there right now. All the truck drivers, if you on this side I-40, you stuck on this side. If you on the other side, you got to go around that mug. You can't even go through there. Go ahead.
Surrounded by fast rising floodwaters as well. We've been covering area to area.
Did you hear what that building at that last part of that was a hospital? That was a hospital, that last building that you showed.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get to what y'all had even brought out earlier, because y'all said even now y'all can't even call 911 in Spartanburg. Ain't no 911 in Spartanburg. They said don't call 911 in Spartanburg. Play the rest of it. We almost at the end of it.
Waters as well. We've been covering area to area. This is going to be a week's worth of recovery at this point. Remember, you can get up-to-the-date information on the tropics with our free Max Tracker app. You can also download it on your smartphone. You'll be able to watch live streaming coverage of our newscasts there as well.
Plus, now would be a good time to download our local 10.
I see you good. You can stop right there. You can stop right there. So what we bringing this out is because leadership have been talking about us prepping and things for years now, right? So let's go to Zephaniah real quick, because God forbid if this happens to anybody else, because some of our schools was hit and they was able to reach out for assistance.
Right.
But what if you out there by yourself though? So now all the stuff you done prepped, all that's underwater. Everything is underwater. So even when we're prepping, those of us that don't get hit by the storms, we're able to help the people in the body. Let's read that. Read that. Zephaniah 2:1.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation, not desire.
It said for us to gather together. The problem with Israel is that we don't want to gather together under the Bible, because everybody want to do their own thing. Christianity teach you to do your own thing. Well, doing your own thing, you underwater and all your stuff going, and you ain't got nobody to help you.
You don't ask for no help when that when you're jacked up.
Right. Then they gonna try to run. Where can I find the congregation? That's not how that's gonna go. Go ahead.
Before the decree bring forth. Before the day pass as a shaft.
Go ahead.
Before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you.
So it says before the fierce day of the Lord. So before God brings ultimate judgment, he's going to bring on different judgments that's going to keep coming. The floods, the storms, everything like that is going to be coming, and we got to be ready for it. But if you all by yourself and not keeping the commandments, how you going to get the assistance when you can't call 911 no more?
Right.
They tell you not to depend on them. Now, look, we ain't coming. It is what it is. We not helping you. You got anything?
Not yet.
All right, let's get it. Keep on going.
Before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth.
It told us to seek the Lord. All of us meek of the earth. All you Israelites, we're supposed to be seeking the Lord, because now we all depending on a nation that ain't going to do nothing for us. That's why now you can't even call 911, go to the hospital, your hospital underwater.
Right.
So if you was in there having the baby and all that, where are you going? All that's flooded. You can't even leave Asheville now. Go ahead.
Seek righteousness, seek meekness, and it shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
And it shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. So before that ultimate judgment comes, though, God told us to gather together so that we can get the assistance. But instead of our people wanting to do that, we want to sit by and act like we just going to do our own thing. And now you underwater floating on boats and crap in 4-5 different states right now.
Right.
That's what's going on. You got something?
And it also mentioned at the bottom of that, like what you was talking about a little bit earlier, the seek the Lord's righteousness. It mentions that in verse 3. Read verse 3 again real quick.
Verse 3, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth.
So you have to seek to be able to be meek yourself. Read.
Which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness, and it may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
And the day of the Lord's anger, as we were going into, is the plagues and pestilences that are mentioned, like Christ had actually warned us about as well, which he also warned us to seek his righteousness first.
Right. Hey, go to the other video that we posted. Go to the other video that it actually is a live shot of today of Spartanburg. Right now you got Denny's in them feeding the people for free. So imagine you out here, you Jake, and they ain't got nothing, so they giving you free pork today. Damn. You get to eat all the free bacon and free sausages and abominable stuff that you want because you ain't prepared and you ain't got nobody to support you. So now you got to depend on Esau. Show that video. I posted it on the forum. It's in there. It's been in there for a minute now. It's a phone clip. I don't know what we doing now, IT. Y'all don't see it in there? Somebody double checked it, so somebody seen it. All praise. So we pulling this up right here. So you can see, if you're not preparing, then you're going to be sitting up here in these lines for this food for pork all day. Long lines, because it's a state of emergency in some of these states. I think in Georgia, there's a state of an emergency.
Right.
How long it took, Marshall, how long it took y'all to get back on Friday night?
Typical hour ride took about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, all the main roads blocked off.
And that was before things really heated up and before it really got bad. That was before it actually got bad. It was terrible. A few hours after that.
Show this right here. I don't even know if we can slow it down or not, but this is a car riding past Denny's giving out free meals today. That's this morning.
You know they ain't placing orders.
No.
Right.
No, and you know they giving away all the pork they can
Right.
to all our people. So you sitting up here eating abominable food and everything else because you ain't prepared. Go ahead. Let's play it real quick. It's only a couple seconds. Look how long this line is. And it's probably longer now once people find out. Damn. Just riding past this mug, that's what they giving out today. Free food, all because our people haven't been prepared. And God is sending the storms in places, hey, man, that normally don't be hitting. What's that in Matthew? Let's get that. Is it 24?
Yes, sir.
Let's get that. Matthew 24. Where is it at the storms?
Verse 7.
7. Let's read that.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
For nation shall rise against nation.
And we see that going on. Go ahead.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Go ahead.
And there shall be famine.
And there's famines. There's a famine. Whenever there's a big storm like that, ain't no food. Ain't nothing coming in. Ain't no supplies. Nothing coming into the city. Go ahead.
And pestilences.
And pestilence. You don't think it's diseases and all this stuff in this water? You ain't got no clean water to drink now. That water is done. You drinking dead body juice floating by. Go ahead.
And earthquakes.
Now you have earthquakes and things like that and mudslides. Go ahead.
And in diverse places.
In diverse places. You got flooding in over 4-5 states right now.
Right.
All at the same time, and our people needing assistance, but they can't get it because they don't have a nation behind them to support them because they decided to do it their way. And God is sending these little warnings for us to get ready, Israel. That's why Bishop and the deacons and the captains been pushing it on us the whole time for us to get ourselves ready because, God forbid, what if this is us? Then we're going to need the support of the body. Right. But all praise to the Most High, we able to support the schools and the people that went through this that's in our congregation. All praise for that. You got something?
Yes, sir. Like Christ said, pray your flight be not in the winter.
Yeah.
You know, this weather is not extreme cold or extreme heat. You know, the Most High giving us a warning, a practice round. Look, we need to do that prepping that leadership has been saying. Proverbs 6, verse 6, because it has been coming out and it is prophesied and warned about in the scriptures. It's not just something man making up. It's written right there, Officer Red, that these floods, these whirlwinds, right?
Yep.
Like the scriptures say, he has his way in the whirlwind. Read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 6.
Uh-huh.
Go to the ant, thou sluggard.
Sluggard, the slothful person, lazy. Read.
Consider her ways.
And consider the ways and the mannerisms of an ant, the mindset of a productive creature. Read.
And be wise, which having no guide over or overseer or ruler, provided her meat in the summer.
Deacon Ithon went deep into verse 7. But the provided her meat in the summer. Read that again.
Provided her meat in the summer and gathered her food in the harvest.
In the harvest. And this time of year, especially this upcoming high holy day, is the time of harvest. But the time of harvest is really while you have it. So while it's available, while it's able to be gotten and gathered up, that is when you should have got it. The prep item. Verse 8.
You want verse 8 again?
Yes.
Okay. Verse 8. Provided her meat in the summer and gathered her food in the harvest.
So you reap, in a literal sense, you reap after you have sowed at the right time of year. But like the scriptures have metaphorical meanings, as you're able to go to the store, you're able to get these prep items, you're able to get your different things that you would use in emergency situations, get your bug out bags, things together, right? And be able to prepare your family mentally for these types of things coming as they are written in the scripture as prophecy. You would want to do that before it happens. So when it happens, then you, like also was saying, haven't been doing the prepping. Now you got to lean on people. But if you do need to lean on people, do it scripturally because we have Zephaniah 2:1 come together as a nation.
Right. So, hey, like you had quoted, we're going to go to, like you said, how the Lord have his way in the whirlwind. Go to Nahum 1 and 3. Nahum 1 and 3. Let's read that. No, we only got a few more minutes in our segment. Let's join fast. God, no. All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's read that. Nahum chapter 1, verse 3.
The book of Nahum, chapter 1 and verse 3. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power and will not at all acquit the wicked.
So the Lord ain't going to acquit the wicked. You got these different cities where all this flooding is going on. There's all kind of evil going on in these places. And look, and in Asheville, it's a whole lot of history there about the Shiloh community up there where our people was enslaved. all around that area that ain't even talked about a lot. And that area is underwater right now. Our people in Asheville, hey, that whole city. Look, put that one on the screen. Yeah, flip that one over. This is what Asheville look like.
Wow.
This is what Asheville look like. Look at that right there. That thing, that's the main road through Asheville. That all the businesses is underwater. That's what they look like. You can't get in there without a helicopter right now. Go ahead, read on.
The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked.
Go ahead.
The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind.
It said the Lord have his way in the whirlwind. The Lord has his way in the whirlwind. And all the little tornadoes and stuff that's been going on. Look at that thing, man. Messed up a whole city. Go ahead.
And in the storm. And the clouds are the dust of his feet.
And in the storm and the clouds are the dust of his feet, man. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is freaking ridiculous.
Did you want the world definition?
Yeah. Shoot, bring it out.
Pull up that definition, the world definition.
Because they'll be like, oh, man, the Lord has his way in the whirlwind.
Yeah.
Pull it up. Let's see what that means when they say that.
Y'all got it? Okay.
This is the definition of whirl. It says whirled, whirling, or whirls. It's a verb. To move in a circle or similar curve, especially with force or speed. Definition 2. To turn on or around an axis like a wheel.
So when the scriptures talk about the whirlwind, the Israelites ain't making it up that that's tornadoes or hurricanes or storms of that, cyclones, typhoons, whatever word you want to use for it. That's what it is. It's with force or speed, a whirlwind that is spinning around as though an axis with force or speed. That's what it is.
And that's exactly what they said. What? It was 2 different whirlwinds that collided, and all tornadoes and stuff did all of this stuff at the same time, man. That's what in the world happened. That's what in the world happened right there.
You play with the Lord if you want to.
Right.
Hey, you better get it together.
So that right there, that'll conclude that, crucial content. Hey, prepare yourself, Israel. Prepare yourself. And those of you that are without, that ain't in the body, repent. Come and find out, man. So y'all can make sure y'all get the assistance to keeping the commandments.
Dr. Cap, Dr. Cap. Dr. Cap, Dr. Cap. Dr. Cap, Dr. Cap.
Hey, man, this segment's called Stop the Cap, man. We dealing with capping. Hey, brothers and sisters lying, the lies in the community and things of that nature. Today, though, the prime target it has to be our brothers, Gad. Gad, you give me some round of applause. It's not going to be a good thing, but we need a round of applause for Gad.
The judgment got to start first in the house of Israel.
Right. This is love right here, Gad. This is love. Just don't take it. I want that first video of Gad, and this is why they're our prime target. Our brothers went out. Right, we're not going to do that video first, though. We want the one with Gad. We want the first one, the very first one with Gad talking about how we're going to wake up as a nation of people. What's going to wake us up?
It's the Instagram video.
Yeah. There's no pictures on it. It's the first one today. Right, because Gad got to come on, man. Like, we brothers, you know? We brothers.
We waiting on them to get right.
Exactly.
The hell is this?
All y'all Judites that say y'all Gad.
Right.
Y'all might want to rethink after that.
They're going to start tucking their baby hairs.
Yeah.
Right, man.
Where we at with it?
I got the video. It's on the Stop the Cap form.
Welcome to the new segment.
There it is right here.
That's how it go.
Yeah, y'all got to have that line up. You know what I'm saying?
That thing up there.
Here we go.
Okay, play that thing.
I don't care what medicine man, shaman, we're humans. And the best teacher to wake you up is Mother Earth. The best teacher is the water, the trees, the wind. It's a simple as going to a river, an ocean, and putting your hands in there. It's as simple as that. And then those who are in a forest like this is actually touching a mother tree. And what happens inside you, it triggers. It triggers the spiritual awakening that has been covered, has been fought to be taken out of you. Because once you turn up the volume, and from what colonization has done, then you hear. And you hear the spirits. Don't forget that, because it was everywhere. Not just here among Native people. It was everywhere. I don't care what
This mumbo jumbo like that. Right.
Shut
Ridiculous.
the hell up.
It's foolishness like that. Now, let me start this thing. Give me Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13. Gad needs our help, and we're gonna show you how Gad reacts to us when we try to help him. Right, touching the water and dealing with trees has not helped you, Gad.
The hell?
It's not helped you at all. But read that. Wisdom of Solomon 13, verse 1.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
Surely vain are all men by nature.
It says, surely vain are all men by nature. Right? Play the beginning of that video again, because he says we don't want to hear no preachers and things. Play that real quick. All right, read it again.
Surely vain are all men by nature.
Go ahead.
Who are ignorant of God.
Right now you're witnessing one of our brothers that are ignorant of God. And he probably has a whole mass of our brethren that follows this ideology. Read.
And could not out of the good things that are seen know him that is.
Right, because the things that he's speaking about, the water and the trees, everything on the earth was created for him. And they are beautiful and good things, but he can't see beyond those things. Read.
Neither by considering the works did they acknowledge the work master.
He didn't consider the works that the waters bring, that the wind and the sun and the moon and the stars. He didn't consider that all the good things that he sees in them in order for him, that leads him to worship them. Those things, he didn't see that the good was created by something else. Read.
But deemed either fire or wind or the swift air.
Go ahead.
Or the circle of the stars.
Go ahead.
Or the violent waters.
He wants to touch the water and it triggers his spirit. Go ahead.
Or the lights of heaven to be gods which govern the world.
These guys now think that the water and the wind are the gods that govern the world.
Right.
Read on.
With whose beauty, if they being delighted, took them to be gods.
Go ahead.
Let them know how much better the Lord of them is. For the first author of beauty have created them.
Right, so our job is to come out now and show Gad that worshiping these things, these articles of nature, is not to be worshipped. You must worship the person that created those things, which is the Most High God, Gad. Right? And then, y'all got anything on that?
Yeah, shoot. Where did they learn these false doctrines?
Go ahead.
They learned these false doctrines from the nations. Right. So, our brother, we love him dearly, but he was talking about those spirits. Read what I want to get is Psalm 106 and verse 35, because he was talking about the spirits that they hear when they touch the water and the spirits that they feel when they touch the tree. You don't even realize that's the spirit of Alexander Hamilton, Ulysses Grant, and all these other Edomites that colonized you. There's a confusion that our people are dealing with. Go ahead and read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 106 and verse 35.
Go ahead.
But were mingled among the heathen.
Go ahead.
And learned their works.
So the Bible shows us that the elements were created to serve us.
Right.
But underneath the oppression of other nations, we've learned to worship these things as if they're our gods. Read on.
And they serve their idols.
Their what?
Their idols.
So now we're in the midst of idolatry, which causes us to depart from our God. Read on.
Which were a snare unto them.
Which have become a snare unto us as God's people. These things have trapped us, got us thinking that we need to worship these things, and those are our teachers. Read on.
Yea, they sacrifice their sons and their daughters unto devils.
Now we destroy our own selves because we're serving the ways of other gods. Read on.
And shed innocent blood.
Now this innocent blood is on our hands as a part of us being destroyed. Read on.
Even the blood of their sons and of their daughters.
Go ahead.
Whom they sacrifice unto the idols of Canaan.
Go ahead.
And the land was polluted with blood.
Now we're polluted with all manner of blood and evil. Read on.
Thus were they defiled with their own works.
Now we have become defiled as a nation of people. What we're seeing right here is our people being defiled with this ideology, with idols, with foolishness.
Right.
Because how is that going to save Gadites when the water, when that oil pipeline got drilled through their land? Right. How is this teaching going to solve all the atrocities and trauma that they've had to deal with the Trail of Tears? Read on.
And went a-whoring with their own invention.
This is their own invention. The Bible is showing what our issue is. This is an invention, but what is it a reaction of? Colonization and trauma. Right. This is a form of self-hatred. What you got, officer?
Yeah, give me Ephesians chapter 5, verse 11. Because what we end up doing is we go out and we teach Gad their true history and their heritage according to the Bible, the glory that they belong in, right? And we're going to show y'all some of the videos of how they respond to us when we do these things, but let's show what Christ made us to do. Read that.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 11. And have no fellowship with the
4:11, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 11. And he gave some apostles, and some prophets, and some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers.
So remember at the beginning of the video, he said, I don't care what no preacher say. I don't care what no pastor got to say. God created these different teachers to minister unto these people. Read.
Right. For the perfecting of the saints. For the work of the ministry.
So for the perfecting of the saints, we sent out here for y'all. We sent out here to teach y'all how to obtain the kingdom of heaven. Read.
For the edifying of the body of Christ.
Read.
Till we all come in the unity of the faith.
Because the goal is that we all supposed to come into the unity of the faith of Christ. We all supposed to believe on the resurrection of Jesus. We all supposed to keep the commandments to obtain the kingdom. Read.
And of the knowledge of the Son of God, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Christ.
We are to teach Christ to the northern kingdom of Israel. That's what this is about. Read.
That we henceforth be no more children.
That we henceforth be no more children. We have to learn. Read.
Tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine.
Because that's what children do. They just soak up everything. The trees and the wind is God. Yeah, the trees and the wind is God. God said that's childish. Right. We are to come away from that. And there's no pun intended when it say carried away with every wind of doctrine.
Right. All right.
But that's what we out here to cast down. Read.
By the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive.
Right, like Officer Marshall brought out. It was things that our oppressors, being mingled with them, being amongst them and wanting to be like them, we started to adopt. Like we read in, like Officer Kassab brought out in Wisdom of Solomon. Right?
Right.
That's all I got.
All right. Y'all get the I just posted a link on the Stop the Cap forum, the very last one. Because our brothers from Gastonia, they went out to a powwow to try and speak to our brothers, to wake them up from these idolatries and these ideologies, right? Try to wake them up out of sleep. And let's see some of their reactions. Post that up real quick. Show the people. And read that, officer, when you get a chance.
It says, IUIC Gastonia came down to the 47th annual powwow in Greensboro, North Carolina, to edify the lost sheep.
To edify the lost sheep. That's what the brothers been reading about now. Our job is to preach the gospel, bring our brothers and sisters back into the fold, wake them up to their nationality and their heritage and their true God. Now, I want y'all to scroll all the way back up to some of the comments. Some of the comments. It's on the forum as well. Scroll up to the comments.
Let's see what the people got to say about
this.
What the
reaction hey, listen, was. Gad was wilding, bro.
Right.
Dang.
Gad was wilding. And Judah.
Just look at the hatred. Read some of those things, officer.
From Tim Maxville, he was laughing. Rain Kope. He said, go away. Uka Papi Waise. Come to my community, and we would love to offer you to the Creator.
So they threatening to kill us. What kind of reaction is that for us coming out there trying to wake you up out of the perverse state that you in?
The hell is this?
Y'all derelict. Brothers be drinking themselves to death
off soap.
That's madness.
Shampoo, drunk.
Crazy.
But then you want to kill us for showing you how to get right.
Right.
You want to kill us, you drinking shampoo.
Read some more of those things. You don't got to read their names. Just read some more of those comments.
Y'all can't be effing serious.
And that look like a Jake woman with blonde puff hair. Go ahead.
It's pathetic when people have no self-awareness and behave like idiot bullies.
Now, that's an issue right there. No self-awareness and behave like idiot bullies. When we're coming showing you that you're not an Indian.
Right.
Right?
Slave.
You're not a Native American Indian. Right. What does Indian mean?
Slave.
Slave. So you're an American slave, is what you're saying.
I'm a slave, but I was here first.
But yeah, and we're the bullies. We didn't put you in chains and shackles. We didn't sing you on the Trail of Tears. Matter of fact, we was on the Trail of Tears with you crying.
Right.
Right.
What the hell is this?
Get some more comments.
I just know my brothers at Omega Psi Phi
She's a whore.
is mad y'all wear them colors.
Sorry.
And stay the hell away from HBCU campuses. We are up early as it is. I don't need to hear y'all. She spelled here wrong. I don't need to hear y'all hollering.
Oh, is she in college? What the hell is this?
Right.
I don't need to hear y'all hollering at the ass crack of dawn to let me cross the street in peace.
Right. Now,
Dang.
Judah now, they just defending Gad for some reason. Judah's Judah. Read the next one.
Worst kind of colonizers. They're good little boys doing the work for them.
Now, how on earth are we the bad guys? How are we the colonizers? Like you said, they killed hundreds of millions of them Gadites.
Right.
But we the colonizers coming out trying to tell you who you are.
That's scripture. You know what I mean? You tell them the truth, they hate you.
Right. Yeah, matter of fact, let's get that. They hate him that rebuke at the gate. Amos. Get that in Amos.
Y'all all right. Stop the cap right here. Hey, stop the cap, man. Stop the cap.
5 and 10.
A bunch of damn $5 Indians out there any damn way.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 10.
You mad? Read.
They hate him that rebuke in the gate.
Go ahead.
And they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
And that's the problem right there. They hate them that rebuke in the gate. We coming out, matter of fact, we didn't really come out to rebuke them like that.
Right.
We came out to try and edify them during their powwow and let them know that, look, you're doing some stuff of God, but, man, y'all are destroyed right now. Right? But that's the hatred that we get. They threatening to kill us.
Right.
They want to put bodily harm on us, call the police on us, all those type of things. What you got?
Meanwhile, they waving the American flag. We never got to the clip, but they waving the American flag
at the powwow. At the powwow.
Who does that? Then they got the $5 Indians mingling and chumming it up with them. But then they hate us for showing that there is a connection between the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. When, a little known fact, most Native Americans were classified as Negroes coming out of the 1700s, 1800s.
Right.
So there is some connection. We got time to get one more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50.
Damn, y'all saved me shot by.
Sheesh. Jeremiah 50.
What verse?
Third, oppressed together. 50, 33.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel.
The children of Israel are the so-called Hispanics, Native Americans. Read on.
And the children of Judah.
And the children of Judah, the so-called blacks, West Indian blacks, Haitian blacks. Read on.
Were oppressed together.
We've all gone through the same atrocities, the same oppression, same colonization. So don't think that we're the bully. Don't think that we're the colonizer. We're actually here on a rescue mission to deliver our people, to give the understanding. Finish that off.
And all that took them captives held them fast.
So the captives are mingling with the captors.
Right.
They're mingling together, and we get looked at as the bad guy. Finish that off.
They refuse to let them go.
So where are our captors holding us now? They're holding us hostage in our minds to where we hate one another.
Right. Hey, real quick, before we end the segment, because we can't, they equated, and it's a myriad of different comments where Gad was going crazy in the comments. This is not it. This is a very, very, very small portion.
Keep flipping through them while we going through it. Just so the
very, very, very small portion. They equated us handing out flyers with their true identity and the power that they have in Christ with the Trail of Tears. They said that we colonizers.
Right.
That's ridiculous. Now, I want y'all to find the photos or of the God that they worship. You will see it. It's the gods.
The earth, wind, and fire.
Yeah, get.
Do the first one with the real group.
Yeah.
The real group first.
Let's show
Right
you
there.
what the there we go. This is your God.
This is the Gadite God right here.
Damn.
But we're the bad guys.
But
nah, don't.
Oh, come on, you gotta put it on the
Black
screen.
one.
You gotta put it on the screen.
With
but
Jake
not
first.
that one.
Yeah,
there
that
we go.
one first.
There you go. That's their God.
That's
Earth,
their
wind,
God.
and fire.
Earth, wind, and fire.
This is the God.
Right.
This is the God. This ain't the God of Gad. This is the
No.
God of the Native American Indian.
Facts.
What?
Hey, flip the next one with them dudes performing.
Damn.
Look at that.
That is the Gadite version of Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Stop
right
the
there.
cap.
Stop the cap.
That's that late night powwow. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and we got play the intro, play the intro to that I sent y'all, that YouTube video. The first 10 seconds. We got an intro for y'all.
Come on, man.
Anytime that y'all want to put something on the internet, y'all want to respond to us, y'all play this first.
Stop the cap.
All right?
Bring it out.
Water.
There it is. Water.
Fire.
Fire.
There you go.
Air.
There it is.
There you go, right there.
That's Gad right there. That's it. That is Gad.
Hey,
Stop
man.
it.
Stop.
the cap.
Stop
the
the
cap.
cap. Hey, so in closing, what y'all got to say to him?
Get your mind.
Hey, right, Gad.
Hey.
We're your brothers and we love you.
Yeah.
Right? Stop the cap, Gad. And
Stop the cap.
embrace your nationality, Gad.
Right.
Embrace your nation.
Right.
All praise to the Most High. He check.
This is final warning. This is final warning. Take no part in her sin. This is final warning. This is final warning. Take no part in her sin.
All praise to the Most High. This is the Heat Check segment. Y'all already know what time it is. Hey, go ahead and share that clip to the screen right there.
Yeah,
Unless
I'm
you
jealous.
have been living under a rock, don't be jealous.
I'm jealous. You got an intro,
Don't
bro.
be jealous. Remember, the intro was already created. It was created a while back. He just had to, jazz it up a little bit. Don't be jealous. Y'all got one. Y'all had an intro. It was 30 seconds. Y'all had a 30-second intro.
Them children over here don't have one.
They gonna have, don't worry, they're gonna have a 30-second intro.
I was speaking
and
for them.
Mine is gonna be cut down to 30 seconds, and maybe 35. I don't know. Yeah, but hey, this is the Heat Check. You know what I'm saying? Unless you've been living under a rock and you don't know what's going on. Yeah, there's war going on the earth right now. There's war going on the earth. Iran and Israel is back at it again. And they're going to be at it until Christ come back. But over the recent few days, there's been a couple of attacks, strikes that are going to lead to the ultimate war, which we are looking forward to. Now, these little events are going to lead to a bigger event, as has been prophesied by our leadership, the general, the only general on the planet right now. The general, means the it's the only one. He's the general of Israel united in Christ. He's been prophesying on these things for a while, and these smaller events are going to eventually lead up to the coming of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. All right, so if you have been living under a rock, here's some of what's going on in the news right now. Let's read the top of this article.
This is the AP World News. Iran Revolutionary Guard general died in an Israeli strike that killed Hezbollah's leader.
So, in other words, this strike killed 2 people. Read that again. Is this the article? Read that again.
It says,
Yeah.
Iran Revolutionary Guard general died in Israeli strike that killed Hezbollah leader.
So this is the actual, and you can chime in. I know you got some stuff on that. This article is about the attack on Iran that killed the leader. All right, let's scroll down. Make it bigger because I can't see Nathan. All right, read that.
It says Dubai, United Arab Emirates, a prominent general in Iran's parliament.
So we talking about a general in their army, a general in their army. Come on.
A prominent general in Iran's paramilitary Revolutionary Guard died in an Israeli airstrike that killed Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah. Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah in Beirut. Iranian media reported Saturday.
Read on.
The killing of General Abbas Nilfurushan.
There you go. Whatever his name is. Come on.
Marks the latest casualty suffered by Iran as the nearly year-long Israel-Hamas war in the Gaza Strip teeters on the edge of becoming a regional conflict. His death further ratchets up pressure on Iran to respond, even as Tehran has signaled in recent months that it wants to negotiate with the West over sanctions crushing its economy.
So this war has been going on with them for about a year now. We've been hearing and we've been seeing a lot take place with the Gaza Strip, Israel bombing the Gaza Strip and trying to they have completely destroyed that place. I mean, that little strip was what, 2 miles or some change or something like that with what, 2.5 million people in it? That's crazy. How you get that many people in that little small area anyway? Right. Just don't make that. I can't see. That is very tiny to have millions of people. So imagine how many people have died. There's still no official count, but it's hundreds of thousands of deaths over there. So this war has been raging for almost a year. Israel, the Israeli government shot a missile over there. I believe it was last Sabbath during Bishop's class. Lebanon got hit. And since then, the leader has been killed. All right? Read on that next one.
Nilfurushan, 58, was killed Friday in the strike in Lebanon, which Nasrallah died.
So Nilfurushan is the other revolutionary that was killed during this strike. So you got to imagine the tension that's brewing over there. The tension is stirring up as far as them wanting to get back at Israel. This is what's going to breed and build on what the Bible is creating for our salvation. And this is why we got to pay attention as stated in Matthew 24. Let's get that real quick. Go back to Matthew 24. Didn't have it, but it's across my mind. This is like one of the main scriptures that is going to be read when it comes to dealing with weather, war, pestilence, all of these things.
You want verse 6?
Yes.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 6.
Start at verse 4.
Verse 4. And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Why does it say that? Because a lot of these pastors in the church, they don't believe the Bible out the gate. But we got a lot of our people caught up in the church, and they are deceived at thinking that they are already saved, that these things that are going to take place on the earth is not relevant to their own salvation. Christ said, don't let no man deceive you. Come on.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ.
Which we see blatantly across the earth today. Many coming in Christ's name saying that they are Christ. Read on.
And shall deceive many.
And the churches are deceived. Our people who don't go to church. You got kids on the street that have never been in a church. They think Jesus is white. Mm-hmm. They've been deceived. Come on.
And ye shall hear of wars.
We're going to hear of these wars.
And rumors of wars.
Come on.
See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass.
So he says, you're going to hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. We shouldn't be troubled if we understand what's going on. If we understand that these smaller wars, these rumors of wars, Israel, they're sending troops to Lebanon right now. They're sending troops to Israel. We're going to click on another article as we stroll down. In fact, scroll down real quick. Scroll down. Click on that. Open that article. The last article in gray right there, the very last one. You see those three related articles? Open it up into a separate tab. I don't want it yet because we're going to still read down. I want you to go back. So that's the first article that we was reading. Scroll down and go back to where we were, because what you're going to see is that Iran is they're deploying and making other smaller groups of their people come together to muster up into this battle.
Right.
That's what's going on right now. They're gathering troops right now. Right. That's what's going on. This is going to be a showdown.
Right.
And I got my popcorn waiting, bro.
Right.
Should we just have a double good too? You know what I'm saying? I got me some double goods. I'm ready. I want to see this thing right here. But let's read verse 6 again.
Verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled.
Don't be troubled because these things have to take place. If you're keeping the commandments, you ain't got the. You should not be worried. What we should be doing is preparing for this time to take place, preparing for the ultimate to happen. When we see America getting attacked and America getting involved, as they already are on a smaller level, when we see that taking place, we should be prepared for what is to come. Read on.
For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
The end is not yet because we still have that tribulation to go through. Read on.
For nation shall rise against nation.
This is what we're seeing. Israeli and Lebanon, Israeli and Iran. We see what's that? Russian and Ukraine.
Right.
We're seeing these things going on. Nation rising against nation. Come on.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Kingdom against kingdom. Come on.
And there shall be famines.
There shall be famines based off of these based off of these perils that's going to take place on the earth, these wars that's going to take place on the earth, the famines and the weather conditions that was brought out on Crucial Content, these things taking place on the earth. There shall be famines
and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All of these are the beginning of sorrow.
Read on.
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted.
So this is why he said the end is not yet, because we have to be delivered up to be afflicted. Come on.
And shall kill you.
Some of us are going to be killed. Read.
And ye shall be hated of all nations.
And we're going to be hated of all nations. Let's go back to this article. Start at Neferushon 58.
Neferushon 58 was killed Friday in the strike in Lebanon, in which Nasrallah died.
So the Lebanon, one of their revolutionaries and their general died. Come on.
The state-owned newspaper Tehran Times reported Ahmad Rezapour Khan, the deputy head of Iran's judiciary, also confirmed Neferushon's death, describing him as a guest to the people of Lebanon.
So he was a guest in Lebanon when this took place, when that bombing took place. Come on.
The state-run IRNA news agency said.
Read on.
Kagan also reportedly said that Iran had the right to retaliate under international law. Neferushon served as the deputy commander for operations in the Guard, a role overseeing its ground forces. What he was doing in Lebanon on Friday wasn't immediately clear. The Guard's expeditionary Quds force for decades has armed, trained, and relied on Hezbollah as a part of its strategy to rely on regional militias as a counterbalance to Israel and the United States.
That bottom part right there is what you want. Is that he relied on Hezbollah as part of its strategy to rely on regional militias as counterbalance to Israeli and the United States, meaning he was like the middleman for making things happen between the smaller militias against United States and Israel, which are going to come together to make this whole thing a real party. They're going to bring all the treats to the party. Right. All right. So when we go to the next article. Go to the next article, because it says that they don't know what his mission was being there. But you got to think, they don't know, but Israeli know. Their intelligence, they know why he was there. They didn't just bomb that just to bomb it. They bombed it for a reason. They probably knew he was there. I'm not saying that I know their inside, but their intelligence groups, there are people set up to know why he's there. There's people set up to monitor why he's there. This is not no small game that's being played. This is a real big game that's being played for power, for authority over the land over there. Strode, that's the same article, right? I want the opposite. Okay, what am I looking at?
This is a different one.
All right, Strode. Let me read it. Read the top part of that right there. Read that.
It says, attacks between Israel and Lebanon's Hezbollah raise fears of a wider Mideast war with Iran proxies.
Those proxies are other militia groups. Read on.
Dubai, United Arab Emirates, cross-border attacks between Israel and the Lebanese militia Hezbollah have reignited concerns that the Israel-Hamas war in the Gaza Strip could break out into a regional conflict nearly a year after it began.
So it's been about a year. Come on.
The wider war could draw in Iran.
Could do what?
Draw in Iran.
Read on.
and other regional
what?
Other regional militias that it has armed for decades could play a role in any attack.
So now you got, this is what Bishop been bringing out for the longest. All of these militia groups, but they starting to come together now. With them caterpillars, they're going to be activated, bro. Right. Caterpillars are not only here in America, they set up all over the place because the idea is everybody hate America. They just have to work with America because they got the power.
Right.
They can't wait for this thing to pop off. I know you brewing it. Hey, you can jump in anytime, bro. Anytime. But read on.
Here's a look at Iran's history of arming militias, its allies in the region, and what part they could play.
Read on.
Why has Iran armed proxy forces? Iran's policy of arming militias took root in the aftermath of the 1979 Islamic Revolution. Before it, the U.S. provided major weapon systems, including the F-14 Tomcat fighter jets, to the government of Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi.
Whatever his name is. But you see, U.S., the America, Babylon the Great, they got their hands everywhere.
Right.
It's like I'm gonna give you this so that you can go, so you can war. I'm gonna give you this so you can war, but I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna cause confusion over here. Y'all gonna war, and that all of their tinkering little tactics are gonna cause them to have to get involved.
Right.
Read on.
It says, after the revolution of the U.S. Embassy hostage crisis, those shipments and needed maintenance programs stopped. Iran's 8-year war with Iraq in the 1980s destroyed much of its arsenal. International sanctions on Iran, including over its nuclear program, also have kept it from receiving new arms, while Israel and Gulf Arab states allied with the U.S. have received advanced weapons. While developing its own missile program, Iran can't match those sophisticated weapons. It relies on militias as an asymmetric threat to squeeze both Israel and the United States.
That's all I want off of that. But I want you to see how a lot of people think that these people are just on their own over there.
Right.
But they not on their own because they've had these small militia groups set up for a long time. They've been dealing with each other for a while. Right. But what this attack is doing is bringing them back together to build a stronger bond in hopes that we get to sit back with our popcorn and watch the war, which we will do. But let's get some scripture. Let's jump on this real quick. Let me get Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 20. I know you fast. Let me get there first. Let's go.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 49 and verse 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Edom.
So the Lord has brought together a council. He has a council against Edom. Come on.
And his purposes.
And his purposes. Because Edom's purposes is they want that Gaza Strip. They want to be able to control and rule all of those territories where these Islam countries have taken root in these certain areas. Come on.
That he have purposed against the inhabitants of Teman.
Come on.
Surely
Teman is America. Come on.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Says the least of the flock. These Amalekites, they are the least of the flock. It's going to draw out America. They're going to get them involved. They're not going to have no choice but to get involved. Go ahead.
They attacked an American warship just Friday.
Yes.
Friday in the Red Sea. So they're going to get involved.
They're going to get involved. I had a script dealing with that too, but I didn't want. I know my time is 15 minutes, which I'm already over. This heat check is going. You get me, but we got to keep going. All right, read it again.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them.
Come on. It says, surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. This destruction, this war is gonna take place. It's already in the works. There can be nothing done to stop it. What we gotta do is not get involved. Because black people got something to say about everything. We don't know a damn thing about war, don't know a damn thing about what's going on in these other countries, but we talking about what we should do. What we should be doing is keeping the commandments of God.
Right.
Because the prophecy is the prophecy, and it has to take place. All right? From there, let me get Revelations 18 and 3. Matter of fact, read verse 21.
Yes, sir. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 49 and verse 21. The earth is moved at the noise of their fall.
That is gonna go into those bombs. The smith, the waster that the Most High has created in the book of Isaiah. What's that? 54.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is what this is going into. Those bombs that are going to be heard across the planet. Come on, read that again.
The earth is moved at the noise of their fall.
The earth is going to be moved at the noise of the fall of Babylon the Great. Come on.
At the cry, the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea.
It was heard where?
In the Red Sea.
Which goes back into, like Officer just mentioned a minute ago, there were ships bombed in the Red Sea over, Friday? This war, everything that's taking place on the earth is written right here in the scriptures, bro. And we have to take heed to these things. What you got? I see you. You brewing over there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I see you. I see your eyes like, look, he like this, right? Look, he like this.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's go. What you got?
Okay.
Bring it out.
You mentioned, oh, man, Cap, you getting into it, Cap.
Oh,
because the mustering of the battle, right? Go to Isaiah 14 real quick. Isaiah 13, start at verse 2. Because Officer Aton had also mentioned the lifting up of the Bible. The Bible being established, the prophets going out, we prophesying, the prophecies coming to pass, the angels activating, and the Lord mustering the host of the battle. Read verse 2.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 2. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
Okay, all right. Verse 4.
Verse 4.
Uh-huh.
The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together.
Of the kingdoms of the nations gathered together for what purpose?
The Lord of hosts mustereth the hosts of the battle.
So you got Iran, which Biden pulled all the people out. The planes had the terrible of the nations on it that got here. Then after that, he opened the border. More terrible of the nations came in. Then after that, you had Russia team up with Iran. Russia is Soviet. China is Soviet. China's got odds with us already. Then you got Ukraine after that messing with Russia. Then Ukraine is NATO. Ukraine is Amalek. Then you got Amalek in Israel messing with all the Arabs, the dragons of Arabia getting angry, mad, pissed off, right? And then what's gonna come at the end of this? Verse 5.
Verse 5. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation.
The weapons, the waster, the weapon, right? Can I get one more?
Yes, sir.
Joel chapter 3, verse 2. Because these, and all praise to the Most High, Bishop Nathaniel and the other bishops' leadership, bringing out the prophecies on all of these things taking place in what they call the man-made term Middle East, right? But it's dealing with our land that was parted. Read that, verse 2.
The book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. And will plead with them there for my people.
Right, and the pleading of the Lord is done with fire and with the sword, like we read in Isaiah 66, right? 66, verse 15. Read.
And for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations, and parted my land.
Because we are not there right now. That is why they know that they are not supposed to be there. The real ones is scattered because you scattered us. Verse 14 and the end of 13, and I'll hand it back.
You said the end of 13?
Go to verse 13. Read the whole 13.
Verse 13. Put ye a sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
And then that is what we read about Revelations, what Bishop brought out actually very recently, that Christ and the angels, right, we're going to be reaped. That's the parable of the wheat and the tares in the first place. Read that.
Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
For their wickedness, they're like Revelations 18, the verse after the one Cap read, their sins have reached unto heaven.
Right.
So it's time for this thing to go down. All praises.
Yes, sir. It's that time. Let's get Revelations 18. Revelation. Hey, good stuff. Good stuff. You did take my Joel, but all praises. You brought it out.
Sorry.
Hey, all praises Most High. Hey, bring that thing out. Bring it on out. Revelations 18. Let's start at verse 1. It don't matter.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
So unless you've been living under a rock, like I said before, we know that Babylon the Great is America. This place is going down, and they're gonna get it. They're gonna get involved. Did I read? Did I read that? Right. Yeah, we already read that. Read on.
For all nations have drunk the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
All the nations have drunken the wine of the wrath of the fornication of America. Everybody is taking place and abided by her policies, by all her rules and regulations for so long that they hate this place. Right. They do it because they ain't got no choice. They don't want to go to war, but they will go to war. Come on.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
They have all committed fornication with her. They've all had us in. They are in agreement with the destruction of our people. Right. They are in agreement with the oppression of our people. Come on.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy.
Everybody's gotten rich off of the fact that America is the power structure. Come on.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
This is what we have to focus on. The scripture says, come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins. Come on.
That ye receive not of her plagues.
So that you don't receive of the plagues that's going to come on this earth and with all of the stuff that you see. What can save you from nuclear power? What can save you from destruction by nuclear heat on the earth? Nothing. Come on.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
The sins of this beast has reached unto heaven. Come on.
And God hath remembered her iniquities.
And God has remembered her iniquities. And we are going to reap the benefits of the destruction that's going to take place between these different countries. It's high time we wake up, repent, keep God's commandments, and stay focused on what's taking place in the Bible. So that's been the heat check. We're going to run our missing person segments. Y'all brothers got anything else y'all want to add?
No, good.
All right, we're going to run our missing person segment. And
No.
What happened?
They did create that the challenge for you.
What challenge?
The black man effect.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they did.
Hey, gotta give him a little.
Hey, okay. Let me get you.
Well, let's see if they can get it on the screen.
Let me see. Let's see what y'all got. Let's see what y'all got. So this is
the black man effect.
Put it on this screen first. Let me see the black man effect challenge. That what you got to count up? We don't need no time or nothing. We just need you to let me see.
Just put the image up there.
But there, yeah. What would the black husband effect?
Yeah, black husband.
Right.
Let's see it.
Yeah, y'all can take the count off now.
The black husband effect. What would that look like? You said they got it. I don't see it.
It's in the form. I looked at it.
I don't see it. I don't see it, bro.
I think it's on the show run.
Damn. Where my Buddhist man at?
I'm trying to tell you. Yes.
I think they lost their trans. Oh,
there you go.
Oh, there it is right there. His shit is.
Yeah.
So what would the black husband effect look like?
Hey, take the clock off the screen, man.
The viewers can't see the clock. They can't see the clock. Okay. But this is what the black husband effect would look like if sisters repented, keep God's commandments, and found you a righteous husband that's keeping God's laws.
Right.
That's what it would look like.
That's beautiful.
Now look at these sisters right here. You see why the other nations wanted to kill us, want to get rid of us? You see this? This is the reason why they want to dead us, man.
Yep.
They want to dead us.
Dead us. But hey, Cap, we the only ones who can give our sisters that type of glow.
Yeah, you can't get this kind of.
They don't have that glow.
You can't get this kind of glow from the other nations, right? Bro. That don't happen. You can only get this.
Venus looked half dead. Serena.
Exactly, man. Hey, y'all praises. Y'all all right, IT. All right. So with that being said, Israel, Most High in Christ bless. Hope you've enjoyed the show. I'm Captain Kolayah to my right.
Officer Aton.
To my far right.
Officer like him.
To my left.
Officer, you want to thank.
My far left.
Officer Marshall.
And my far left.
Officer Kazdiel.
And I'll read it today after he came out of the trance.
Officer Yoshua.
And that's been another show of the Final Trumpet Radio Show, man. Y'all stay tuned. Support the radio show. Support the radio show. And definitely support the Booster Club. Click on that link right there, all right? Shalom. Most High in Christ bless.
times of chaos and despair, the Almighty has spoken. He calls his chosen, those who bear his divine might, his saviors.
We live in the book of the Acts. I carry my cross on my back. My home is so stuck in the trap. Going hard, ain't no time to relax. Keeping my mind on the throne. Applying the stuff I've been shown. Been patient through all of my woes. Been patient through all of my woes. And I'm out here painting this picture. It came from the scriptures. I'm changing my mind now. And I've been examples. I've seen some examples. So I think it's just about time now to break the old habits and clean off the addicts. And yes, we are changing our life now. And when life gives us lemons, we turn it to vengeance. We're stronger than Lord and His might now.
All the tribulations, I just cannot stay the same. All the wisdom I've been given has been helping with the pain. And the people that I love, they think that I've gone insane. When it gets pretty and looking real iffy, they pull up and show they fade, yeah. It's a blood in my veins, yeah. I cannot stand the company, yeah. Put it easy, there's a change, yeah. Put it easy, there's a change, yeah. I'm not walking on the plane, yeah. So I'm just switching my names, yeah. Put it on my chain, ayy. Cause when it don't work with me. Straight true to religion, it's only a few to stay true and some tripping. Danger if you got no clue when you slipping. It's time to renew and stop foolishly sinning. Cause we the ones set apart from the beginning. All that is filled with the thing that's forbidden. Walking in life and not moving with no vision. I'm moving like felt to my mind, steady swimming.